Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Fur Day Monday. And I am here with Mark, Spirit Whisperer, and we are streaming from both channels. But it doesn't, I don't see, did they move the spot where you can put it on the screen?
It should be right up at the top of the comment part.
Isn't that funny? It's not.
Box. Oh, it's not on mine, is it? No. I did it last time. Like you can do it even if you're just by yourself.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
I know, but a couple times, Debbie, I've looked right at it and then thought I didn't. I don't know.
Oh, I'm looking right. Like
last time I was going, where is it? Where is it? I went, oh, there it is. And I thought, oh, okay.
Isn't that interesting?
What are they going both? Yeah, because I'm streaming.
Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Click on the Okay, yeah, that's not it.
Oh, weird. It's usually a little thing where the little thing has to.
It's just right there, usually.
Yeah, and it has a little button that you push over, and you can pick the size. But I don't know.
Interesting. All right, you guys. Sorry, StreamYard likes to switch things up on us.
It's a headache. I don't like it. Hi, all you peeps. How you doing today? Can't believe it's already the 12th of January. What the heck? The time just goes zooming past.
Well, kind of. That first week felt like 20 years.
Oh.
I mean, the amount of horrendous things that happened
Yeah, I know. I'm not as attentive to all of it as I might be. I had to just sort of tune out. But I was also like the first week, I was like sluggish. I couldn't quite get it up and go. I don't know. I felt like, wait, I'm not ready for the new year or something. It was weird.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Feeling a little better now though, but I was like, oh, I'm behind.
Well, welcome in, everybody. I'm looking to see if they I'm still trying to fix this, you guys.
That's so weird. It usually couldn't be easier to see, so I don't know. You never know what's going on. Yeah. Every time I start, it's like, well, I hope they haven't changed a bunch of stuff today because they didn't give me a sheet.
Right. When we get on, you have to go through a ton of things because.
Right.
Yeah.
Because now I had to make sure I push that landscape thing, or we have the double duty stuff happening.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I'm back. It's not here, and I don't know where it went.
You have to just psychically, telepathically see what everybody's comments are.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys. All right. Getting all the questions. We were just talking before when we got on how much we really, 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 really dislike this regime and the guy in charge.
He just never stops. It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. It just never stops. But we can't normalize this. We can't get so numb to it that we normalize what's happening, because that's how they sneak everything in.
No, there's not even anything the slightest bit normal about it.
Mm-mm.
Ever in the history of America has there ever been such an anti-American all of a sudden running America? What the hell? And as if there's this, oh, well, too bad for all of you majority who don't like it. Just too bad for you.
Isn't that bizarre?
Because people say, was he going to be impeached? But I go, well, I have no hope for impeachment. Because has that ever worked? They've tried that already and it didn't do nothing. So
right, he got impeached twice. What did that do? Nothing.
not a damn thing. And now they're even in more control than ever. So I don't see how you just don't keep trying the same thing over and over if it doesn't do anything. Isn't that the sign of craziness or something?
Yes. All right. We're going to start. Oh, I love the Walk for Peace.
Yeah.
Love, 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 love. Sending the monks all the love and light and the energy and the healing on their feet and bodies. Takes a toll.
Yep.
Crazy.
I know. I had a beautiful snowy white dove that, and I have doves, but I don't ever see like a white, like, winter's coming. And it just kind of flew down all fluttery down my picture window. It gave me very strong like angel energy because of the way it was.
Ooh.
It was so bright. I know I had to get up and go, whoever saw such a white dove? I don't know. It was so cool. It gave me goosebumps and everything.
Oh, what a beautiful gift.
I know. It was just so bright white.
Love that. All right. We'll start here on your channel.
Okay.
Katie, hi. My dog Theo is very clingy. Does he have a message for me?
Clingy, cling, cling.
Theo, what's going on? What's going on?
Let's see about the Cleo. Theo. I was saying Cleo. It's Theo. Theodore.
Gosh, it's interesting because we were just talking about before, or maybe it was when we got, I don't remember. But anyways, January. When did this start, Katie? Because generally the energy of January, Mark was reminding me too, that it's the darkest time of the year, right?
Yep.
And the energy and all the energy going on right now, and your energy, Katie, because of the cycle that you are going through personally too, that he's showing me. And it could be like, I don't know if this kind of comes around every year for you, Katie, as well, that it's kind of like I don't want to say, I don't want to say that you get all depressed or anything, but it is a more melancholy time for you. Anyway, Theo's into that right now. He's holding your energy. He's just, he needs love. You need love. The whole circle of that. It's kind of what he's showing me. He's not showing me that there's anything physically wrong with him or anything like that. Nothing to worry about. He just wants to cuddle more. He just wants that that connection with you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think also the pets in general are feeling a little more clingy. Now, of course, there's exceptions, but it feels like in general, it feels better if you're a house pet to be closer to your human right now. It just feels like.
Katie said it was a bit traumatic last year, so it's kind of. Yeah.
This was a new behavior, sort of, that was happening, she said. So I'm getting that a little bit. That energetically, hi baby, you want to get up here too? It seems like the animals feel like things are a little unsure. It's kind of like the way we feel. But they kind of relate it. They don't care about politics, but they relate it through Mother Earth. And there's still some kind of instability there or something, I think. And so the animals are sort of just naturally kind of put the wagons in a circle. Or I feel better if we're all in the room together. I've really been noticing it a lot with my kids. And I have 6, and all 6 of them, their behavior's different. And it's much more, we'd like to be right next to you, even if that means I'm on top of another pet. I don't know. I've been noticing a little bit. It was funny too, because just this morning I was taking a shower and stuff and getting ready to do this. And all of a sudden I just had this thought, I just want to kind of scan. I've never ever done this before. Scan the United States and see if there's a particular area where the animals are feeling a little unstable or something. Now I was thinking more about animals in nature, not so much about pets. But I don't know. It was funny that came to mind. And so then I kind of scanned around a little. And it did feel like in certain areas, the animals were on alert or something like that. It was hard to be completely relaxed. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know if it's all related or not. But.
I think it is. It's a scary time. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't feel anything wrong with Theo or anything like that. Nothing. And I don't even really feel like Theo's scared or anything. It's just I want to be close to you, kind of.
Yeah. All right. Per usual, we have lots and lots of questions. So
more than we'll get to, but thank you guys for asking them. We'll do our best. Did you want to get up here with me?
Healing Tarot Truth. First time here, welcome. My little Chihuahua passed 4 years ago. Does she have a message for me?
What's her name? Or his? Get up here. Come on. And
thank you, everyone, for putting in your questions. And so we do ask if you did put a question in to kind of stay, so we're not going, are you here? Are you here? So, and yeah, we love to hear
little bit.
Oh, all right. Little bit.
Little spit.
Oof. Well, little bit just came in and apparently she's little princess. She came in with a little outfit on, so I don't know if you dressed her or whatever, but she came in her little outfit and just so sweet. Healing Truth Tarot, you did a good job with her because she certainly felt like a little princess, very loved. She definitely had her eye on you at all times, and she still does. She's very much a part of, she was very much, when she was here, very much a part of you, your energy, almost like she's showing me like almost like we call our cats familiar. She was your familiar, kind of like a cat. So it's like she was with you all the time, and she still does come around you all the time. Do you have any other pets?
Yeah, I want to know that.
I see.
She was my familiar, very spoiled.
Very spoiled, yes. But perfect. She just felt like she was part of, just part of the human race.
You had a
Had a
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian.
But
Okay.
now, do you have anybody healing truth at home? I don't think so. Maybe you've decided that was enough. You know, that you're not going to get another pet or something.
Yeah, because she's not alone. Because I see other fur babies they're together. A message. She's showing me hiding something. She's putting away something, hiding something. I asked her for a message, and she's showing me kind of hiding something underneath, like a dresser or drawer, something. I feel like she wants you to love again, open your heart again. Like you shouldn't be without a angelic fur baby in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't hide from that.
Yeah, I feeling a lot of the same things Debbie just said. I do feel like you would rather have a dog. I know you said you can't now because of where you live, but I do get that, like, yearning. Or I feel like if that wasn't a rule, you would have a dog. And I feel your little one knows that. It's so. I know you said, well, I need to move. You might be moving, feels like, particularly if you choose it and say, you know what, I deserve to have a place where I can also have a pet. And I'd like to just switch my living situation as easily and effortlessly as possible. Go ahead and give that as an assignment to the universe. I feel like little doggy is saying, yeah, I would be on board to help this manifest so that we can be reunited. That's what I know. It's kind of a big story, but here's this little dog saying, let's imagine a change. Let's imagine a new, get the big picture.
Yeah, it's like manifestation card. Mm-hmm.
And picture a new thing. Because I get this choice, get off the fence, and it's little chihuahuas and the patience. So, there might have been part of you thinking, well, I just can't get one, or I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know. They're going, don't give up. You're still on my mind. Like, I still wouldn't mind to jump back down and be your doggy again. So if there's any, particularly if anything comes up about a different living situation, well, pay attention, because it might just be a simple thing. But this little doggy is very, very connected to you. And it says belonging, find your pack. So, you're a pack. You're a pack. And you're better off when you have other pack members with you. That's like me, and a lot of us here. So that's the message, I think, that they're on board, or the little doggy is on board with getting you into a situation where you can, if you want, have another pet. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, she loves you.
She does. And I know that you feel her around, and every once you hear her or you feel her press on your, that is absolutely her. And I feel like that that's her, but she wanted just to ring in, that is me. I am still very much visiting and being a part of your energy. But looking forward to being with you again here on this planet.
Healing Truth has a channel. I didn't realize I'll have to look you up, Healing Truth.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, good. River has been watching.
This is our old faithful deck I'm using. This is called Divine Dog.
And then we have the
asking me, and then if we look at the cats, I have Cosmic Cat.
I almost got my decks out.
Yep. Yours had different backs, I think, than mine. I don't know. Mine look different. But anyway, they're same exact cards. Yeah. They're always sitting here by me because I don't know. The pets love for me to use them, I think.
Yeah, they do. I need to get mine out again. When I rearrange my office, I put everything. Okay, so we are going back to, your channel. Here we go. Your channel.
Okie dokie.
We have Marie 17. So we go back and forth since we're streaming from both channels. One question from my channel, one question from Mark. So, all right. Marie. Okay, so could you look into why Lucy sometimes gets aggressive with Luna? Both are female rescues, 1.5 years, and usually they play and get along well. I've had them 8 months. Okay, so Lucy sometimes gets aggressive with Luna.
These are cats. Are they cats? 1.5 years old, and they usually play and get along well. And you've had them for about 8 months.
They are cats. Okay.
Okay, and Lucy.
Lucy. Okay, so I don't know which sign is like this, whether it's a Scorpio or a Gemini, but that's kind of what Lucy is saying. It's her nature just to do that. It's nothing. She loves Luna. It's just kind of like one of those things where you just snap. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what she's saying. She loves Luna. She loves being with you. All the things. She just has that nature to her where she's just all of a sudden going to snap.
Right. And Luna doesn't really go there. Like it's a different expressive form. It's not negative, though. I mean, It might seem aggressive because it's dramatic. But I don't think it's aggressive. It's a display, and it's like booga booga, like that kind of, she jumped up and blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, Luna obliges by going, and so it's a little bit of a back and forth. Now, I know when you watch it, it seems like, well, one's scared running, but it's kind of it's a form of play, kind of is what I'm getting. And they both kind of dramatically play their parts, when Lucy all of a sudden gets the booga boogas, then Luna has to go scampery off, and things like that. But it's okay though. It's and like what Debbie was saying, Lucy goes, yeah, so what? It's the way I am. I mean, it's just her natural way. She has this more dramatic, and it's just like all of a sudden I'm going to say hello to Luna this way. I don't know. It's funny. I don't think she means it to be actually aggressive, but
yeah.
She does expect Luna to react. And then Luna does, but
there's always, I love it. It's so wonderful, Marie, though. They're both wonderful, very different personalities, but than each other, I think. Love it.
Yeah, and
she also feels a more queen energy in her, I want to say.
Yep. And she's a little bit of an imp. Like, she has a little bit more of an instigatory, impish quality. Like, she's going to start something. It's not because it's bad. It's just, I'm bored or whatever. I'm going to like do a little, expose, time to come clean. But she's a little bit more of an instigator. Like, I notice this sometimes with Halo. Meriwether just be perfectly sweet and be walking to me, and Halo go, I'm going to just slap her tail as hard as I can. And it's just out of the blue. Nobody's doing nothing. It gives me a little bit of that. Yeah. I'm going to start a little something.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Marie says, that's true. Yeah. Love it. Okay, back to my channel. All right, Marie. And Maria, thank you for moderating on the channel. So great. Thank you so much.
To Maria.
All right. Hi, Debbie and Mark. Can you check to see how Tiffany is feeling? It's been 6 weeks since the whole ear thing started with facial palsy. She's still showing some drooping on the face. Finished her antibiotic, but still has 2 more weeks of prednisone to take. And if no improvement, she will need to see a neurologist. Thank you both.
They thought it might have been an inner ear thing, but
yeah, I never really got that it was an inner ear thing. I always felt it was something else going on.
They didn't find that or anything. They just suspected it, but I don't think they ever found anything.
They're just assuming from some of the things that's right. What it was.
It's kind of a guess. Yeah.
Yeah. But, it is a practice.
But she does have a little bit of draw, I think, on her face. Like, that's what.
Yeah, like a stroke, right?
Yeah, a little bit like that. And she's still showing some drooping.
Okay. Yes. Middle ear is what caused it. MRI didn't show anything. All right. Yeah. I feel like there's something else going on. And I know they didn't find anything on the MRI, like you said. But I still feel something neuro going on. And the thing with the inner ear, she never had any pain with it. Tiffany never said she had pain. So I find that interesting too. But do dogs feel, I don't know.
Well, I don't think they don't reference pain exactly like we do. I don't think.
Okay.
Really ever.
She never felt discomfort. Almost like a warm, numb feeling, like in her face. But I'm asking her how she's doing. She's like, I'm fine. She has her eyes on you.
I feel like that the antibiotics has helped on some level. It feels like the face, the drooping, still has a little bit to go, but I don't know. I feel like it might even get better, back to normal or close to it. I feel like there's still a little bit more to go. I think she's feeling a little off because the prednisone can make you feel wonky if you're on it for a long period of time, and so she's not back 100% in her body's up because she's still got that going on. And that's like a pretty, what I get, it's like a strong medicine. And like their body has to adjust to it. So, she's still going through that a little bit of that adjustment. And her body needs to kind of regroup after that. But I'm asking, like, do we see another event happening? I don't really. Like an ongoing seizure or something. I don't think I'm getting that. No.
But Maria, you're right. She doesn't feel like her normal self. And Mark, I would think you're right about the medicine. She just is on this medicine. It doesn't make her feel right. That makes sense to me.
Right.
But so she doesn't feel herself. And it feels as though there's like she's feeling a little, like maybe like her limbs don't work like they used to or something. Like there's some nervousness there, whether they freeze up or something. And I don't know, maybe it's connected to how she's like feeling like not herself. I don't know any of that. I'm not a doctor for sure. You know that, Maria. But yeah, so, but the main thing she wants you to know is she feels very loved. She's still sending you love, and that's her main gig here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
in some ways, she's moved past this, but we're still doing medicine and stuff. Like in some ways, she's that happened, and now I'm moving forward. She's kind of accepted it and moved forward. So do the best you can to accept it as well and to move forward. I think, and I understand it, she thinks you're worried a little too much, and she wants you to, she's worried about you being worried. So pull in a little bit. Try not to be so worried. I know it's really hard. Buttercup was real sick last week, and it worried me a lot, but I had to just keep breathing, and now she's all better, just like normal, thank God. But sometimes we don't want to get too focused on the symptoms or just try not to dwell on it a lot, because it just always have to remember the power of our thoughts is really strong. And if you just dwell on it, and they'll try to live up to your thoughts, even if it's not, because they don't quite understand. So they'll kind of do what you're thinking about the most, and it'll kind of reflect that, or it'll slow down the healing in a way, in my opinion. So, try not to worry 24/7, and, give the universe and give her the benefit of the doubt that she's going to continue to get better. And the doctors don't always know everything.
No,
the tests don't always show everything.
They don't. She did just want me to tell you, remember, I am telepathic. I know what you're thinking. I can hear your thoughts. Yeah. So be mindful. Be mindful. If you're worrying, she's worrying too. She's holding that too.
It's okay to be worried, Maria. I'm not saying that. Just we don't want to just keep it in the top of our mind all the time, where we just repeat something. Like I notice, like I'll just, the temperature drops, and I'll just catch myself just repeating, oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold. Well, I don't need to say that in my brain.
Yeah.
Plus, is it really that cold? No. But you're just, or, my back hurts. My back hurts. My back hurts. My back. And I just can't stop. Okay. You don't have to just keep focus. I catch myself doing that. And I know I'm better if I can stop that. Stop, Mark. Yeah, your back hurts, and the day goes on. You don't just have to just keep repeating that in your mind. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if anybody else experiences that, but I do. I gotta stop. Like I was worried about Buttercup. Well, Mark, don't just sit and worry about her. Yeah. I did healing, and then I went ahead and did other things and let her be herself, and just couldn't sit there wringing my hands and worry, even though there's part of me that would like to do that anyway.
She's saying about the steps today, Maria, she's just saying that she was unsure. She's not pointing to any stiffness or dehydration or anything like that. She just felt unsure. And that's okay. That's a good girl, because, if she had that in her ear thing and she was a little off balance, and from then on, you're a little unsure when you get to the steps, right? So that's okay. So the more you work with her up and down the stairs, she'll get back in there. All right. All right. Love you. Here we go. Okay. Boop and boop. And to your channel, we have we did that one. Okay.
It's so hard to pick, I know. Okay.
Well, I mean, I was trying to find, folks who have not been read.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think we read for River Mist.
Yeah.
I know she's been here for a while. I don't think we
read. River Mist. All right. In the process of immigrating, would my older orange kitty be okay with this move? Sending love. Oh, sending love right back. Okay. Older orange kitty. What's your older orange kitty's name, River? Kitty's name. Oh, see, you read my mind.
Oh, Fergus.
Fergus. My husband is from Ireland. We're moving back there. All right, Fergus. I love it. All right. Love Fergus.
I know, it's a great name. And so you guys are moving from America to Ireland. Is that it, right? So this is going to be like overseas flight. And he's little Fergus is going to have to go through a quarantine, I think. A pretty long one, I think. I don't know exactly about Ireland, but I feel like it's like 3 months or something.
Ooh. I know for dogs it's long, but is it the same for cats?
Maybe not as much. That's what I don't know for sure, but River might know that already. But
okay, so what I'm getting here is it's going to be, just kind of tricky getting there, doing all the things, and you already know that. And but he'll be okay. I know that it'll be hard kind of for you to watch some of his reactions to things, but it's okay. Once you're there and settled, I see him happier than you've kind of ever seen him. Like, he's happy now. Of course, he loves you and loves being there, but I see him really being happy there.
Oh, good. Now it's just 2 weeks, and Gina says you can get animal passports, and so you don't have to go through that long quarantine period.
Okay, good.
That's better. I like all that you told me.
Yeah.
So now it's more like a 2 period.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks now. We're working on it with the
But you
company.
sure as heck don't be left behind. That's for sure.
Yeah. So it'll be a little tricky, but after a couple, once you're there, you're settling in a couple months. Fergus is going to feel more at home there than he did here. Is what I'm being shown. It's going to be. It's just getting there, and you already know that challenge. But he doesn't want you to fret about. And I don't even use that word, fret. He doesn't want you to fret about how you see him react. It's just a natural reaction.
Right. Yeah, they don't in general like to move. It's not like we're moving. They go, oh, good, let me get my stuff.
And or being caged.
No, or being put. You know how they are. They don't like to be put or told. My cat can just be dying to get in my lap, but if I pick her up and put her in her lap, she goes, oh no, I hate that because you did it. I was, anyway. But
Exactly.
look
All
at
the
this.
things. So it's just natural behaviors.
Here's a little orange,
Aw.
little orange kitty leg into some human hands. Everyone's connected. So, number one, she said, don't be even considering leaving me or not taking me. Well, that's not happening. She expects you just to be there with her. That's all that matters. That, we're loving and hugging, and we're good buddies. Um, and as long as I'm with you, it'll heal up everything. Now, having said that, there'll be a little bit of balancing to go on. It's going to throw her a little bit, him, a little bit off balance. That's kind of big to be expected, but he'll right himself as long as you're there.
Aw.
That's the most important thing is, we're doing this together and I'm going too.
Mm-hmm.
I know you leave me behind. I was kind of kidding, but he's like, well, there's really no other choice. I'm going, whatever it takes. I'm ready. I'm going.
Well, and that makes sense, Mark, too. And we always say this, River, is to be talking about it and just say, this isn't forever. We're moving. It's going to be a little tricky, but you're going to do fine. And, all the things. Just keep telling him about it, preparing him. And so he's at least prepared. And, but again, what you see will be some of the natural reaction you would see from any cat.
Yeah. Like try to picture his beautiful new home and how that's going to be. And I don't know, there could be some nature spirits there to greet him.
Exactly.
And that kind of thing. So, try to give him that. And that it's very important that he goes with you because you need his energy there. Tell him how important it is that he does the trip and all that. They love that. You tell them how good and brave and stuff. So.
Well, so much love to you on your move and your new adventures together. Wonderful. Okay, now back to my channel. Raccoon, 1952.
Cute little raccoon.
That is a cute little picture. Drinking its coffee. Good morning. My 14-year-old dog, Chloe, has torn his ACL on the hind leg and discomfort in her other hip. Would she benefit from a wheelchair? And does she have a message for me?
Chloe.
That might be tricky because I feel too that she's not all that comfortable in her front leg, her front arthritis, what are front legs? Arthritis. So I'm not sure that if you were just thinking about the type of wheelchair that gets the back legs, I'm not sure that she has quite the strength for that. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not, any of that. I just am asking her directly, and it just feels like that would be too much work. I understand trying to find all the things to help her, scooch about and try to, maybe even go outside to the bathroom and all that. It's all pretty tricky. It may be just a little bit of a time to put some pads down in the house to where she could go right there. I know that's not ideal, but when they get to this point, it's like we just try to make them, the best we can to help them out. But I'm not seeing a wheelchair. I don't know that she has this. It kind of hurts here too.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think she'd like the wheelchair. I know some dog. I have a client who built a wheelchair for his dog, and that one used it pretty good. But I get no, like I don't think she wants it. So I get this picture here, arrogance, get off your pedestal. It's kind of like I don't need no wheelchair kind of a thing. I don't want that. It's like on some level that would be harder to manage or something. And she doesn't quite see herself in it. That's what I'm getting. Um, so you have to decide, but it doesn't seem like the perfect solution. Like I think you would struggle and struggle and struggle with it, with her trying to get her to use it and stuff. Feels like, no, I'm not doing it kind of a thing. Um, she, you know, she has arthritis or that kind of thing because of her age. But she just kind of takes it as it comes, one day at a time. That new tear is a little achy, but I don't know. She still thinks she can walk and stuff like that. I mean, she might be limpy or it's like achy, but she don't feel like she wants that other thing there. So that's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I agree. But Raccoon, you do what you feel is best. You're the one there. We're just passing along the energy that we're receiving from her.
Right. And you might try it and see and
Yeah.
say, hey, she likes it.
But she does want to tell you that how much she loves you. And, thank you for your patience with me. She says she still likes to chew on whatever. She's showing me chewing on a ball or whatever, something, some kind of toy thing. So she still loves being with you and sharing that space and being part of the family. It's everything to her. And so it made me emotional, the type of emotion that she brought in with her gratitude towards you and just being a part of the family. So she's so grateful to be with you and the family, your family.
Yeah, and the biggest job we have when they get older and things like that is just to be their loving companion through all of it, through their thing. So that's the most important thing to her is that you guys are buddy buds.
Exactly.
All the way through thick and thin. This says through thick and thin. If I'm at my healthiest or am I at my not healthiest, the thing that gets me through is that I have you. And you're there, just there with me. And we kind of can I do something? Can I fix it? And sometimes we can't. It's just about being there. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So much love to you. I know it's hard. It's hard to see our babies like that. Yep. We got you, Raccoon. Okay, back to your channel. We have I think this is someone we haven't.
Raccoon.
This person's from your channel. Thankful for the gifted. I don't remember reading for you. Might have read for them.
I've seen them on my channel.
Okay.
I don't know if we read or not. Let me see.
Hi, Mark and Debbie. Our pup Basil that we've had since March seems to get randomly triggered on leashed walks. Often loses it. I'm wondering what these triggers are and how to help him. Basil.
What's going on, Basil?
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking Basil, what the heck? Because is it a smell? Is it a noise? Is it, what is it? And Basil's leading me towards the smell area, something that they smell, and it's definitely triggering. And then they kind of go like almost disassociate from their body, and it just becomes viral. What do you call that reaction? Like a animalistic reaction to the trigger. So hard to bring him back into his body. So in those moments, you can just say, "Come on back in your body. You're safe." Because they would be like, if they disassociate that quick, the smell throws them off. They'll come right back in. But yeah, call them back in. Maybe that'll help. But yeah, I feel like it's a smell.
Well, that's very interesting, very curious. Because right off the bat, he's like going, well, it's not really random. I smell something.
Oh, okay.
And then you start talking and you said, well, smell. I go, I was just waiting for you to say it was the smell. I love it so much. Oh, you guys, it's so good because in my brain, I'm just going, okay, David's going to say the exact same thing. But I do think it's smell triggered. So I don't think it's as random as it might seem because there's some kind of scent marking or something there that's going to sort of setting him off. It's probably related to territory, kind of. He's not super old. Has he been fixed at this point? I know he's still a little puppy. Because I was starting to think, okay, what's the problem? Is your collar bothering? No. Do you not like what? No, I like all that. It's there. The scent is here, and it's a different. It's not always at the same spot, but I do think mostly it comes from one animal that's in the neighborhood or something like that.
Well, and that's why I was laughing, Mark, because when I was asking him, that's why I'm like, what the heck? Because he's showing me he loves going, he loves his, I love walking.
Yeah.
I'm like, then what the heck's going on?
Right. He likes them.
Yeah.
He kind of might wonder, don't you smell that? Or he's trying to get your.
He's been neutered. And turned 1 a couple of weeks ago.
Now remember too that with doggies, especially, I don't know how big a breed, but they can still not get all the stuff together as far as understanding everything and the rules, and they can still be figuring that out up to about 2. I know we kind of want to think they're all grown up at 1, but more often than not, it might move into 2, especially if it's a large. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Takes
don't.
longer.
Yeah. They don't quite settle it down and get everything, all the ducks in a row, quite as much to closer to 2. So he likes the walks and all that. He's still kind of learning stuff. And sometimes he does good, sometimes he forgets, that kind of thing. But this seems related to somebody else that lives in the neighborhood.
And so, what we, too. Yeah. So what we would offer you, Thankful, is to before you go on the walk every single time, just sit down with them, kind of face to face, have a conversation, just say, when we come upon that smell, which we will, or whatever, we're going to pause. I'm going to call you back in because it's safe to come back in. We got this. We're going to work it out together, and we're going to remain calm and enjoy our walk. You know what I mean? So let them know that you understand that this is going on. It's not a surprise to you that there's other animals and other scents and all that. So just have the conversation before you go, that we're not going
to say, "Oh, you're such a good smeller, and you just
such a good
noticed things
smeller
right
that
away, and thank you for letting me know, but I got it.
we
Isn't that
got this, but you need to calm down."
Yeah, you realize, do you smell that? Do you smell that? And you might not, but you go, "Oh, you're such a good smell," kind of, praise them. And then they realize, oh, I don't have to go on and on about it so much because you got it.
Yeah. So we think what we're sensing and what we feel that Basil's telling us is that it comes from smelling something. It comes from a smell.
Yep.
And it does trigger something internally because he's reacting very strongly. And that would be a whole nother thing. But that's why I keep feeling like, tell him he's safe, it's okay, and that that you're safe, everybody's safe. Thank you for smelling that, but it's safe to come back in your body, and we're gonna continue walking, type of thing. Yeah. All right, I think we have time for one more. And I feel like it's back to my channel. Let's see.
You're going to really like him as he gets older too, because he wants to alert. He wants you guys to, it's about safety too and protection, he thinks, in a way. Watch out, there's a smell.
Okay. It's from my channel here. Okay. Liz in awe. My rescue dog, Kayla, has PTSD. She was abandoned in the jungle for years. She's still having nightmares, trembles at sharp sounds, and even crinkling plastic. Does she have any needs I am not aware of? Thank you. Kayla. Okay, first of all, Kayla wants you to know that she knows that she's safe with you. And but these reactions to, like the noises and like the things and the nightmares and stuff, yeah, it's kind of like she's still working through that, but she wants you to know that she feels safe with you. She loves the environment. You've really worked at creating a comfortable environment for her with not too much movement. Like her bowl is in the same place, her bed is in the same place. Like, you don't move it all around all the time. That would drive her crazy. That safety, that routine is very important to her. And if you go outside your normal routine with her, just let her know this is what's happening, but you're safe. I'm safe. Everybody's safe. But she loves the routine, and she sees that you've really worked hard to make her feel safe. But the triggers are just the triggers.
Right.
Yeah. But she's so grateful that she's with you when she's triggered. Because you make her feel
It's
safe.
not even, it happens whether she wants it to or not. Like, it might not even be that scary, but it's an automatic defense mechanism. It automatically happens because she lived for years not knowing what was going to happen next. It was scary. Um, Now, I found just with my own animals and with animals I've worked with that sometimes, I think I've read for this dog before too, Liz, right? Sometimes um, just acknowledging that it's okay to be who they are, to be scared, and to express that because it's perfectly understandable from where you came from. So, in a way, I accept you for that. I found that when I can do that in my little talks and, tell them from my heart how it's okay, it, in my experience, then they do that behavior less because you let them know you got it and you realize it, and that's okay. So they don't have this need to keep demonstrating it. The first card I pulled was this little fear card. Um, and because she grew up with that from a little time, and it's in her. It's going to be a part of her. That's now.
That hypervigilance is going to be
Right.
It's in her. It's in her now, and so. But the main thing she wants you to know is she immediately knows that she's safe. You've created that safety for her, but she's still going to have that trigger.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like recall or something. It happens without her. Like she's not actually scared, but that will happen. Like I get why Debbie keeps saying, she keeps saying, I feel safe here. So it's not really about anything, even, I mean, there might be a crackling paper or something, but it's more about her past experience that comes forward. It's not about you or, she feels safe there. She keeps wanting to say, I feel
And
safe
that was
there.
her main message is,
Yeah, my
I feel
shaking.
safe here. I'm hypervigilant. I'm going to hear every little noise because she had to for
That's
survival.
constant.
And you can continue to tell her, you know, it's, sweetly that she doesn't need to have that survival thing here. She's safe, but she already knows it, and you've done a really good job with her. So
It's like night and day, from where she was to where she is. Um, she would say, "This, it's a victory. She's here in a loving environment, so she feels, um, safe there. This is what she needed, the medicine she needed."
And she recognizes how much you've worked with her and continue to create that safe place. So thank you for that, Liz.
Oh, I know, and it's so sad.
Yeah, it's very sad, but you're doing such wonderful. Again, I mean, that's the best feedback I would want to get is from her is that, and that she knows and she sees what you are doing for her. So thank you for that.
It's like, you're not scary. It's my childhood was scary. I can't.
Yeah. Well, we are a little over time. So thank you for hanging in there, guys, and hanging out a little bit longer with us. We so love this community and how you care for the fur babies, the feathered babies, all the babies. So we appreciate you so much that we come on in here on Mondays and hang out with you guys. So it's kind of our way to
animals.
give back to the community of you who take care of our babies. So we will. Yes, Mark still has a landline, you guys.
Time to end.
And but we will see you next Monday. Yeah. Mark will be in charge, but we'll be streaming from both channels.
Yes, so there's that. But we'll be here next Monday with bells on, ready to do this all again. And hopefully you guys can be here with us. We appreciate it. Love you.
Take care, guys. Boop.